everybody, welcome to this live stream on Skateistan's channel for this amazing skateboarding event which celebrates our recent campaign, It's Her Turn. My name is Jess, I'm lucky enough to work for Skateistan, and I'm really happy to introduce you to Neulant van Exel, to whom we are very grateful for hosting this event. They have also produced the Crystal Miniramp, which people are going to be skating on tonight, so a huge thank you to them. I also want to say a big thank you to Peregrine Films for the live stream and for filming this, and also to Alice Phoebe Lou, who's going to be live singing, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That's going to be in about half an hour. I'm super excited to introduce Louisa Menke, who is the first European pro female skateboarder. So we're going to head in now, check out the ramp and meet Louisa. Hey Louisa, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. So welcome everybody to this event at Neulant van Exel. Welcome to you, Louisa. Thanks so much for being here. What do you think to this ramp?
It's very nice, very futuristic.
Right. Have you skated on it yet?
Yeah, I have, just a little bit earlier.
And how is it?
Slippery.
It's slippery.
Slippery, and it's got a pretty strange transition.
Right.
Gotta get used to it.
Sure. Have you ever skated anything like this before?
Like a futuristic psychedelic mini ramp? Not really.
It's kind of one of a kind, hey?
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a disco ramp.
It is, yeah. All right, well, we're going to leave the skateboarders to it, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. I'm going to catch up with Louisa. We're going to have a chat about skateboarding, women, and Skateistan.
Great.
loving the ramp like we are. We're actually just going to head upstairs now, and me and Louisa are going to have a quick chat about skateboarding, about women, and about the importance of female role models in skateboarding. The event is to celebrate the end of the It's Her Turn campaign, which Skateistan has been running for the past 6 weeks. And this campaign is all about girls' empowerment. It focuses on the role of women, and we're going to have a quick chat about it.
All right.
All right, Louisa, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Super cool to meet you. This is the first time we've met, but I've heard a lot about you before.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about your journey in skateboarding and how it's been for you as a woman skateboarding.
Well, it's been good. It's a very broad question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe let's start at the beginning. How did you get started with skateboarding?
Well, a friend of mine from my neighborhood, she once came to pick me up at my house, and I guess it was like 12 or something, and she was like, "Let's go to the Miniramp in town and like try to skate it." And we were on rollerblades at the time, and so we went there, and I don't know, I just fell in love straight away with it, and then I just came back every day, every other day, and tried to learn new tricks. And yeah, then at some point the locals, the skateboarders, they were like, because I really like that too, so I tried to skate on their boards, and eventually at some point they were like, "Okay, we're gonna give you a skateboard because you can't keep asking for our boards all the time, like we'll get you one." So they got me a board, like pieces of board from everyone.
Yeah.
So like I had this like really old broken board, but amazing. And yeah, that's how I got into it. And then eventually I got a new board for my mom at some point as a gift.
Cool.
But yeah, that's how I got into it, really.
And as a woman skateboarding, do you feel like you've faced like more challenges? Did you have role models to look up to, for example?
Well, it changed so much over the last 4 years or 3 maybe.
Okay.
Because when I started skating, there might have been like one other woman in the country that skateboarded. And like when I really started, well, actually when I started skating, there might have not been a woman at all in the
Right.
Netherlands. But when I started skating, there were like 2 women, or girls at the time, I guess, that were in the magazines or in the videos. And it was Alyssa Steamer and Jamie Reyes, and that was pretty much it, you know? So going from there, where you had like an amount of female skaters that you could count on your 2 hands,
Yeah.
pretty much. And then, yeah, it definitely changed a lot. I mean, look at society, it's changing a lot. So now society's gone through some crazy quick changes.
For sure.
And it's great because I just always thought it would be better if it was balanced. And I just never understood why. I mean, it was society, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really good because skateboarding is fun, and there's really no need for it to be only men or only straight guys, or
Sure,
you
yeah.
know, whatever. It's for everyone who wants. Even monkeys skate, you know? Like, yeah, so.
And I think I'm right in saying that you've visited 2 of the Skateistan facilities.
True.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you went and where and how that experience affected you?
Sure. I went to Afghanistan in 2009, so that's like 11 years ago today.
Right.
And it was crazy because it was full-on war. And yeah, we went there for the opening because there was a documentary that was being filmed, and they needed to bring they needed to bring professional skaters at the time to look at the, you know, the differences and similarities between them and the skaters from Kabul. So
Okay.
yeah, I was one of them. So it was me and 3 other guys. So it was me and Cairo Foster, who's a pro skater from the United States, and Kenny Reed, and then Mason Farai, who is from Dubai but originally from Syria.
Okay.
So yeah, and so we were in that documentary that was about Skateistan, and that's how I got to know about it. So yeah, we were there for the opening.
And how was Kabul at that time?
I mean, like the Wild West, I guess. But I don't know. I've never been to the Wild West when it was the Wild West. So I don't know. It was crazy though. Like really, yeah.
Yeah, that's
like no rules and like just wild.
Right. It's really incredible that you've been a Skateistan supporter for so long. You also were at the opening of the skate school in Johannesburg in 2016.
True.
How was that? Different from Kabul?
Yeah, different. Yeah, completely different. Different country, different vibe, and yeah. And again, I went there for a documentary.
There's a theme.
Yeah, it's a thing. And also random, but yeah, it was really cool. I mean, at this time, Skateistan was already acknowledged, and so Tony Hawk was there. And when we were in Kabul, nobody knew about Skateistan. It was just like Ollie, an Australian guy with a plan. Like everyone thought he was completely crazy, you know. So it was really cool to be in Johannesburg and see how it grew, and yeah, they have amazing growth.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So as you know, our most recent campaign has been about girls' empowerment and about female role models for girls, particularly within skateboarding. What do you think is particularly important about having someone to look up to?
Inspiration. I think inspiration is key to, you know, to do things. So it's always good to have someone else that you get inspired by, because it motivates, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are going to hear more from Louisa as the evening goes on. I want to say thank you so much for coming, making the journey to Berlin, and also for being such an incredible supporter for Skateistan. If you like what you're seeing and hearing, you can make a donation. You can make a donation straight through the Instagram Live. And if that doesn't work for you, then just head on over to skateistan.org and you can make a donation there to keep empowering girls. All right, for now, let's head back downstairs. You good?
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna listen to some music, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have some music now, which is pretty exciting.
Alice.
And we get to check out the ramp again, which is great.
The psychedelic ramp.
So now we're just going to enjoy a little bit more of the skateboarding, and then very shortly we're going to head outside where we're going to have some live music from Alice Phoebe Lou. So enjoy the skateboarding and enjoy the music.
Ja, ja, sie hat es auch gerade so komplett hinterm Körper angefangen. Also genau da, wo es kommt. Aber ich drehe den noch ein Stückchen raus. Manche sind offen. So, zieh dich an.
So now we're actually going to head outside. We're going to take a break from skateboarding. We're going to go and get some live music from Alice Phoebe Lou. We are super excited that she's here today. If you don't know her, which you probably do, but do check her out. She is amazingly talented, and we're sure you're going to really enjoy this. So huge thanks to Alice for being here. Yeah, enjoy.
play a song by Angel Olsen first, because she's a inspiring, powerful woman that I love, and I learned this song the other day, and it's called Unfuck the World.
Thanks, guys.
Good vibes. I'm not going to say much because I'm here to play some songs. So I'm just going to play those songs. But I do want to say one thing. This is awesome. You guys are fucking awesome. What you do there is awesome. And I think what anyone can be inspired by is the community and the lifting each other up and the sense of togetherness. Because we got to be there for each other. Fuck competition. Let's lift each other up. And yeah. That's the shit. That's what we're doing right here. Cool. So this song's called My Outside, and I love your laugh. Yeah. All right. The moon was full and it left me howling. My head was spinning and my heart was growling. I received crimson stains on my sheets. That morning the world felt big and the tides were moving. And I stopped caring too much about my outside. I stopped caring too much about my outside. Didn't wanna be told what I'm supposed to look like. Didn't wanna be told Didn't wanna be told, didn't wanna be told. Right. Didn't wanna be told, didn't wanna be told. So I took off my clothes and I jumped right in. The 3 a.m. water, it soaked my skin. The full moon tide was up to my chin. I looked at you and your mischief grin. I looked at you and your mischief grin. I looked at you and your mischief grin. You better cut off your wings 'cause you're held up by strings now. Cut off your wings 'cause you're held up by strings now. And I stopped caring too much about my outside. I stopped caring too much about my outside. Didn't wanna be told what I'm supposed to look like. Didn't wanna be told what makes a woman look right. Didn't wanna be told, didn't wanna be told right. Didn't wanna be told, didn't wanna be told. Dankeschön. Thank you. I'm gonna play one more song. Thanks for hanging out back here with me, and woo, love you too. Yeah, this song's called Witches, and don't forget, if you're watching at home, donate that shit, yo. This is the place to donate. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for having me, Skateistan. Thanks for being the best and doing the best things, because we need it in the world. So yeah, okay, this is my last song. Thanks, and then I'm gonna have a little chat with Louisa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You've got this golden way of making my body sway, of making my mind fly away, of making it fly. It's a world I love to be in. Come on, let's go high above this feeling. Oh, what we could be feeling. Oh, what we could be feeling. I'm one of those witches, babe. I'm one of those witches, babe. Just don't try to save me, 'cause I don't know those witches, babe. I'm one of those witches, babe. Just don't try to save me, 'cause I don't wanna be saved. Me, I've got my own little magic, and I'm not trying to wreak havoc. It's just that sometimes I see something and I just need to have it. And share a few dirty habits. And share a few dirty habits. Last night when you pulled through, I put a spell on the moon. It was 3 times the size in your moonlit eyes. And I sang you an old tune Mom sang me when I was half the size. And I looked at you in your moonlit eyes, 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 in your moonlit eyes. I'm one of those witches, babe. I'm one of those witches, babe. Just don't try to save me, 'cause I don't wanna be saved. I'm one of those witches, babe. is bad. Just don't try to save me, 'cause I don't wanna be saved. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Cheers.
You're the
On time. Okay.
Well, here we go. Here's your microphone.
Okay.
That was really nice.
Hey.
Yeah,
How you
really
doing?
nice.
Thanks. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, we're doing a little slow walk right now because that's just how it is these
There's a
days,
cameraman
isn't it?
walking backwards.
Pretty much doing
yeah.
a moonwalk, but
Moonwalk.
Not
We're
really.
moonwalking forwards.
yeah, we're chasing him. We're trying to get to him, but
Up the stairs.
not too fast. Now it's getting. Actually, we should have a camera and film him.
I think so.
Be a very interesting look.
How you doing, Louisa?
I'm good. How are you? How are
I'm
you
pretty
feeling right
good.
after you had your?
That was super special. Everyone was so attentive and listening and cute, and it was so nice to watch the girls on the ramp. What
Yeah.
epic babes!
Yeah, and I also really liked what you said, even though it were just a few words.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
inspiring.
Thank you.
And I think also it's good to see like different kinds of artists coming together and talking about or just being.
Totally. And I think that it's always really nice to see the skate scene for me, like wherever I go in the world. Like if I play a show in LA, I'll go down to Venice Beach and check out the bowl there. And I don't know, I'm always very inspired by the skate community because it just seems so wholesome. And as I said when I was playing, just like this sense of not being so competitive and really just like helping each other and lifting each other up and supporting each other and seeing each other's like successes as collective success is
Yeah.
something I really am inspired by.
And that's exactly what I liked, what you said about that.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Yeah, competition is a strange thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and like there's healthy competition, but when
Yeah.
industries are just built mainly on competition, like often things in the music industry, in the mainstream music industry can be super competitive, and that's when girls get teamed or like pitted against each other rather than, you know, finding your community where you're like lifting each other up and, you know, happy for each other's successes. And I think this is a trend that needs to be like spread.
Pushed, right?
Yeah, and skating is such an amazing way to do that, and like empowering women with a skateboard and with, you know, it's like the best thing that you can do. It's so cool.
Yeah, same with music though. Like,
Absolutely. There's
as
so
long
many
as you can
crossovers.
share your magic or share your light or just spread love, I
Totally,
think. Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, just to get to you, I remember seeing you for the first time 6 years ago playing in front of the subway station with my friend Lucas.
Yeah, our mutual friend Lucas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I remember it was really, really nice because you had this really big crowd, and I think the way you make music, it's like you're just telling a story at the same time, you know, and then it's just like you just sit and listen, you know. It's really. Yeah, really nice. And then I heard now, like, or I've been following you a little bit, and now I heard you're like a whole certified musician coming from playing music on the streets.
Yeah.
That's so inspiring and so cool.
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been a hard journey because I'm, you know, fighting that independent music fight and trying to keep doing things in a non-commercial and kind of underground way, because that's just how I like to do it. And that comes with challenges, but it also means that you're an independent woman and you're able to make those decisions, all the decisions about your career and your art for yourself. And that's why I've done things in the way that I have, and also to show other people that it's possible to do it. It's not for everyone, but it's a very beautiful way to make music and to go into the music industry where you're really you got this. You're on your own. You don't need to rely or, expect like to take so many opinions and. But yeah, the streets were where it all started. And those Warschaustraße days where you saw me playing on the street, that was my life for a long time, every night.
Yeah.
And it was hard. I mean, it's tough it's so much more tough playing music on the street as a woman. It just is. You just have so many more obstacles and so many more things that you have to face. And especially like sexual harassment and just, men treating you in certain ways in all degrees. And so the fact that I made it through that and I kept pushing and I kept going means that now the music industry in the kind of bigger scene is like a piece of cake, because I'm so used to dealing with so much more intensity on the street. So I'm like, I know this game, it's fine, I got this.
That's great. So were you by yourself when you were playing music on the street? Because I remember you playing pretty late, it was nighttime.
Yeah, totally.
And you had your equipment, so yeah, I can totally imagine.
It's intense.
Berlin with all the crazy drunks everywhere.
It's heavy, and you have to like put your boundaries down, you have to rely on also other men to help you in times when you need it, unfortunately. But you learn, and it's the hustle, and I think playing on the streets taught me so much, and I recommend it to any musician, female musician. It's such an amazing thing to try and do, even if it's not something that you try to make into a career. It's something that can be really, really uplifting and show you a lot about yourself and the world. It's like it's an anthropological study almost.
I bet. You started playing music when you were young and then you just entered the streets, or how did it?
So essentially I was actually a dancer when I was younger, and I was always interested in music, but I never really thought it would be something that I did like with my career or with my life. But then when I started traveling and I started playing on the street as I was traveling, I just kind of realized that, okay, this is something that I like doing. People seem to like hearing me do it. I'm gonna try and carry on, and then collaborating with other musicians. Now I have a band, and I can play on my own, but I also have an incredible band, and it's such an awesome experience being on the road with them and building this thing for myself and for my community, my friends, my band.
So it's like a natural process, pretty much.
Yeah.
Great. And then I know you are South African, and so you came from South Africa to Berlin?
Yeah, I mean, I had the golden ticket, which is a European passport.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really difficult for South African musicians to be able to find a way, if they want to come to Europe. But I was privileged enough to have a passport, which just made things incredibly easy in that sense. Of course, busking on the street, there's some hardship in that, but I was very, very fortunate to have a passport that allowed me to come and explore Europe.
Amazing.
Even with the little bit of cash I had in my pocket, I still had that opportunity. So I think that's also something that we can kind of conclude with, is that people that have the opportunity, that have the passport, that have the privilege, should be finding ways to lift up other people who don't have those same things and aren't dealt the same deck of cards in the beginning.
No competition, just being uplifting.
And just, help
like
others.
Skateistan,
Exactly.
pretty much. Amazing.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it is. Well, thanks for the concert you played tonight. And
pleasure. So nice to see you after all these years.
I know.
It's lovely.
It's very
it's
nice.
so nice to hear what you've been doing as well.
Yeah,
You're a badass.
We'll
You're
definitely
a badass.
catch up after the
More.
TV's on and all of that.
These microphones
Nobody
are
can hear
somewhere
us. All right.
Cool.
Well, thanks for the interview, and let's follow the moonwalk. The German Michael Jackson.
To the babes on the boards. Oh, are you ready for this?
Exactly.
Don't forget to donate.
Rapping.
Don't forget to donate. I was more robot. It was
more like the futuristic Miniramp
exactly.
vibes. Yeah.
Going back to the future over here.
Yeah, science fiction, psychedelic. Donations and stuff
like that.
Security guards
exactly
breaking into your concert. Okay. we only have one microphone for both of you, so we'll go upstairs. You just yeah, and we'll
use
have
it
to
together.
follow the filmer who goes backwards. So he goes up the stairs.
Yeah.
Ah. So you're sisters, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
So I guess we're missing a chair, so
No, it's okay. We sit.
we can stand, or you guys can sit together. Okay.
Everything together.
Great, you share a microphone. So you guys... Sisters, right?
Yeah.
So who's the older one?
She.
She. She. All right.
No, she's the older one.
Right, I can't see it at all.
She's 2 years older than me.
2 years?
No, 3 years.
3, okay.
She's 3 years older than me.
Okay, and how long have you guys been skating?
For 3 years.
3 years, like
Yeah.
3 years of difference.
No, me 2.5.
Okay.
First I started and then my sister.
Okay. So you got her into it?
No.
Or
No,
you just chose that on your own?
Yeah, no, shut the
You-
fuck
you-
up.
Okay, no, not at all inspired by anyone, no?
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys live in Berlin, yes?
Yes.
Right.
And how long have you been living in Berlin?
4 years.
4
years.
years. And where did you live before?
In Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
And did you skate in? You didn't skate in Iran.
No.
We start skating here in Berlin. So
In Berlin, in Germany.
yeah.
And you're originally
years
from
ago.
Afghanistan.
Yes.
And where?
Vardak.
Bardak.
Okay, I've been in
It's a
Kabul.
really little city in. It's a little city. It's a little city close to.
Okay,
Yes.
I was there in Kabul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've left Afghanistan. Did you go back sometimes, or?
Oh.
Mussten wir alles auf Englisch
No.
Deutsch sagen?
No.
No German, sorry.
No, we couldn't. No, we couldn't go back to Afghanistan.
Okay.
Because of the war.
Yeah. And now you're here in Berlin. Now you're here in Berlin and you got into skateboarding, and then you got to know Skateistan, who has 2 schools in Afghanistan. And so yeah, you guys, I guess you've never been there because you left.
Yeah.
But I heard that you guys are pretty much killing it here as 2 sisters skating the streets of Berlin. That's really nice. And do you feel like you want to skate in Afghanistan again sometime, or back in Iran? I know there's a skate scene in Iran too. Yeah.
Actually, I want to go there, and I don't want to live there.
To visit.
Yeah, I won't just go to for 1 week or 2 weeks. But I love Berlin. I live in Berlin. But I like to go to Afghanistan just for 1 week or 2 weeks and skate there with Afghan girls and boys.
Yeah.
And I like it, but I don't want to go forever there.
No. But I would just.
I just want to visit. Yeah.
You
of
guys
course.
should go with Skateistan. You'll probably be able to go, and then you can inspire the girls out there. They would probably really love
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm half Algerian, and I went back and skated in Algeria, and it was amazing. So I wasn't raised there either. So I think like you should definitely do it if you get the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I won't want to keep you up any longer from skating because I know it's kind of boring to talk in a microphone with a camera, and it's definitely not really chill. But we're trying to make it chill. But go back and skate that ramp.
Yes! We go skating! Let's go!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Abu Cola von Seite.
You can give it to me.
Okay, we're just about to wrap up here, guys, so thank you so much for joining Skateistan's live stream. Thank you to Neulant van Exel for hosting us tonight, and thank you to everybody who's donated to our It's Her Turn campaign. If you believe in women's empowerment and you want to support more girls through skateboarding, you can donate right now through this fundraiser, you can donate through our profile or on skateistan.org. That's it from us, good night.